Hey guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys 3 sports cards right now under $10 that I believe are very good buys right now. Obviously, the market has been overall very hot, aside from a few players, which is definitely very good to see as the season comes up. We have less than a month until the NBA season will be in full swing. We're going to get to see the new rookies play. Obviously, there's a lot of storylines this year with KD, the Warriors back, all of that stuff. So definitely very excited to see what's happening. This video is more catered towards the people who cannot quite afford, hundreds or thousands of dollars of cards, and really you're looking to really build up their portfolio. So I will really be showing you guys some cards that could really, double, triple your money. So without further ado, I do want to say before we get into that, as you guys know, I have my Sports Card Invest membership program where basically every single week I show you guys 10 cards I believe will go up, some cards I believe will go down, and then 3 long-term underground NBA investments. Now, just 2 weeks ago, we are buying these Ja Morant Select Courtside PSA 10s for just under $700. In a matter of 2 weeks, they have jumped to nearly $1,500. So overall, our research, my team and I, our research has been making a lot of people a lot of money. So if you guys would like to join in on the profit, until this Friday, so for the next 2 days, you can go ahead and use code Black Friday to get you 20% off our whole store. So that's a little Black Friday promo we are doing for you guys. If you guys would like to join in on the profit, now would be the time because you can save 20% if you do sign up today. But yeah, definitely we've been making an absolute killing recently. A lot of investments we've been investing in are taking off. So if you guys would like to join, head to the link down below, sportscardsinvest.com. Use code Black Friday. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So the first card we do have is Aaron Gordon. I believe his Prism rookie card and his Select rookie card are both very, very undervalued. So firstly, obviously 2014-15 Prism, was not printed too much. So the proper port on these is very low. But there's a few reasons I have Aaron Gordon on here. So as you guys know, the Magic are actually looking to move Aaron Gordon. They're looking to trade him to another team. Obviously, there are 3 front runners right now are the Houston Rockets, Golden State Warriors, and Phoenix Suns. Now, Aaron Gordon is a 15-10 scorer. He scores roughly 15 points a game, averages nearly 10 rebounds a game. Overall, a very solid young player. He's still very young, insane dunker, and he has a very good jump shot, which is something that I really look for in a young player, because nowadays in the NBA, you really need a jump shot to space the floor, and I think the Warriors are my personal pick for who will get Aaron Gordon. And as we've seen, if we look at, for example, Kelly Oubre's prices who joined the Warriors, if we look at, Dennis Schroeder joined the Lakers, when free agents join, or when players get traded and join another team, especially a big market team like the Golden State Warriors, their prices absolutely skyrocket. So Kelly Oubre was literally around at $30 to $40 Prism Silver, all of a sudden $140. So if obviously Aaron Gordon does end up going to either the Suns, the Warriors, or the Rockets, I think his cards will have a similar boost because Kelly Oubre is around an 18 point per game scorer. Obviously Aaron Gordon's a lot younger, or I personally believe he's a little bit better of a fit for the Warriors than Kelly Oubre. Obviously Aaron Gordon has already played in 2 dunk contests, which is why a lot of people know his name right now, but people don't realize that this guy can play. He just does not get much attention because he plays for the Magic. And if he does get traded, if he's playing on the Warriors, he will definitely get a lot of attention. And even if he plays on the Suns, I think he will get a lot of attention because these guys are just, obviously the Eastern Conference is not as, exciting to watch in my opinion and in many other people's opinions. So I definitely think if Aaron Gordon joins a championship contender, he will definitely have a huge increase in his prices. I believe it's a great buy to get into right now. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pickup, which is John Collins. I specifically believe his Select and his Optics are very undervalued, but his Prism as well is a very good buy. There's a few reasons for John Collins. John Collins is another 20 and 10 scorer. He had a very good season. However, he was injured for a little bit of last season. But, right now, the Hawks have had, a big run in this free agency. They got Rajon Rondo. They picked up Danilo Gallinari. And now they've got a term sheet for Bojan Bogdanovic. So there's a very good chance that they will get him as well. And then you pair that with, obviously, the improvement of Trae Young, Clint Capella, who they recently got. So, overall, the Hawks are looking like a playoff team next year. Obviously, the Eastern Conference is a lot more wide open. You have teams with losing records in the Eastern Conference making the playoffs. So I definitely think the Hawks will be in the mix. Trae Young's improvement from year 1 to year 2 has been quite impressive. And then obviously, John Collins has had a great improvement as well. He's definitely showed that he has a lot of potential to be a great young star in the league, especially developing alongside Trae Young. That's been very good for him. And especially now having a little bit more of veterans such as Rajon Rondo on the team. The Hawks really, their young players are developing very fast. They got the number 6 pick. They drafted on Kenga Okongwu, I believe. Obviously I say in the next 3 years, the Hawks are really going to break out and become a fascinating team to watch. And I think John Collins will be a big part of the Hawks' future. John Collins is probably how I look at around like Kristaps Porzingis to Luka Doncic. Obviously, John Collins is not quite on Kristaps' level as of yet, but he does have that potential because he does have that jump shot, solid defensive player, great in the pick and roll. So there's not much else. He just has to put it all together, have a good season with Trae, and I believe his cards will be off to the races. So I personally believe he is a very, very good buy right now. You can find these roughly $5 to $10 for a select concourse. I know some of them sell a little bit more expensive, but any tricolors, any refractor for the same price is a very good deal. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna hop right into our last pick, and this is a little bit more than $10, but I still believe I did want to talk about this. Andrew Wiggins is a guy who I'm really looking at right now. Obviously, we got the very, very unfortunate news that Klay Thompson will be out for the season, and with Klay Thompson out for the season, if the Warriors do want to really win, they will need big production from Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre. And obviously, Kelly Oubre's prices have gone up a lot already. Andrew Wiggins is one guy I believe, obviously he has the potential. He was the number 1 pick in the draft in 2014, but he never panned out in Minnesota. He was not being held accountable. It was not a good culture in Minnesota, and he was just simply demotivated. But I think now with the Warriors, he has a fresh start. He's already in the 10 games we saw him play last year with the Warriors, he was playing more defense than he's ever played. He had a lot better shot selection. So the Warriors are obviously one of the best teams at bringing the best out of players' talents. And I believe they will do so with Wiggins. With the coaches, the management in Golden State, obviously with Steph Curry, a Hall of Fame point guard who knows the game in and out. I believe that the Warriors will be one of the best scoring teams in the league next year. They have Steph at the point. They have Oubre on one wing, you have Andrew Wiggins on the other wing, and then you have James Wiseman running the floor. I believe they will be a very, very fun team to watch, and Wiggins will certainly, I predict he will score 20 plus points per game next year. He will take on a big load of, a lot of Klay Thompson's load that he would usually take on. So now that Klay Thompson's out, I really think Andrew Wiggins will be having a big season next year. I really hope, obviously everything comes together. He stays healthy. The Warriors management can obviously hold him accountable, and I think he is due for a big season. Me personally, I really believe in him, and the Warriors in general, so I think his select rookies for under 10 to 15 bucks is a very, very good buy right now. Obviously, the Warriors are, in my opinion, a top 4 seed in the Western Conference, we'll have to see what happens with Wiggins. It is a little bit of a risk, but obviously, I think he has the potential to put it all together in Golden State. But thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you would like to join the program, click the link down below. Use code BLACKFRIDAY for 20% off. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.